Today, I'm going to share with you what kind of progress you can expect to make playing Palia for one entire week. That's right, I don't mean 1 week of playtime, I mean just casually playing the game, you know, a few times a day for 7 days. I'm going to show you how much money I've made, what kind of unlocks I have, how far my character has progressed, and how far your character will have progressed in the same amount of time. If you feel like this game is too grindy, or you feel like you're progressing slow, don't worry, it really does ramp up as you play. Let's get into it. Let me show off what we have. First off, the very first thing that I beelined was unlocking all the soil. So you can buy soil and it ramps up in price over time. You can max out your soil at 9 squares. This is, well, 9 squares of soil. And that's the very first thing that I bought. Now, I did make a few mistakes, and I bought a bunch of writs with the Renown, where I also didn't realize that the game has a system where you can spend Renown on increasing your experience gain. So I am actually much further behind than what you might be if you don't already know this. Because I spent my focus on writs, and I spent it on maximum focus instead of focus bonus %. But that's my bad. The next thing that I went to unlock was more of the placeable machines. So the game does limit how many processing machines you can have. For instance, I have a worm box here. If I try to push it down or place it down, then it says I have a crafter budget of 21. If I put down this worm box, it would be 22. And it tells me to go buy a license at City Hall to be able to put it down. I think the maximum is 25. I don't know for sure. I'm just assuming because I've never seen more than 25 in any videos or on anyone's personal, you know, housing plot. I have 21 though, which is quite a lot to unlock. Now, what I've been doing for money was mostly just growing tomatoes. The only reason there's a potato plant here is because for some reason it didn't get watered, and so it's just kind of left behind. But what I've been doing for money is tomato seeds, quality tomato plant seeds. These tomatoes are worth 34, and then you get 2 bags worth 60 each, so 120. So I'm turning 68 into 120. I think that's a pretty good flip, you know, once every 42 minutes times, what is this, 8 or 9? That's pretty damn good. Next, the other thing is lots of fishing with these glowworm boxes. These are nice to have. They are pretty expensive to make. And finally, for food, you know, we've got the pickled potatoes. Of course, sometimes when my girlfriend plays, me and her will cook a whole bunch of batch meals, usually cooking meaty stir-fries, and that's how I've been keeping my character fed for the most part. But what I want to show off also is the cost of storage. Storage is the most expensive thing you're going to get in the game. When you're buying backpack space, which I have all of them unlocked, this is, again, all on the first week. It's like 500, then 5,000, and then I think 10,000, and then 50,000. For the final backpack slot. So it's pretty expensive. I managed to get that done on the 7th day. Also, on like the 4th or 5th day, I had all tools leveled up and crafted for exquisite. So those are all fully upgraded. Here's my skill levels. I'll talk more about that in a bit. Fishing is absolutely my least favorite thing to do in this game, but I do have it at a level 11. Again, that's on 7 days. Cooking, level 13. This does kind of level up pretty slow. Foraging, or no, this is gardening, you know, that's what I beelined, that's why it's so high. Mining, again, mining is slow to level up, but I've only ever actually mined when I needed to craft something with the ores. I don't just go out and mine for hours. So, that's a respectable level. Hunting is my #1 source of everything. It's money and fun and entertainment, and while I'm, like, I can hunt while I watch anime, it's so brainless. And, you know, as an FPS pro gamer, you know, many years ago, I used to play Quake and Counter-Strike and Halo professionally for real money. And so hunting is just kind of my thing. You don't have to do it. Bug catching. This actually levels very quickly when you use the Buzzy Jar to track the rares. And you only hunt the rares. I have a video about that on my channel, by the way. So this is actually pretty easy to level. Wood chopping. I love wood chopping in MMOs. Even if you want to call this an MMO. I don't know yet. But also, it counts as foraging, so picking stuff up off the ground. I have a guide that teaches you how to quick loot things, so you could level this up super fast. And finally, furniture making. The only reason it's level 7 is because I needed level 6 to make silk for more money, and I leveled it to 7 to level up Tish's reputation. That's it. I don't care about furniture making. It doesn't make money past level 6, to my knowledge, so far in the game. So let's now talk about achievements and whatnot and stuff like that. By the way, the storage chest here, I think I mentioned that. That's the second thing I beelined. And it costs 25,000 for the level 2 chest, and then 100,000 for the level 3 chests. So here we go. You can store 10,000 items once you have the level 3 chests. You can place down 8 of them. Also, you can make these lockbox chests, up to 3 of them, and store 300 items in that. So maximum storage, maximum backpack space. All right, we have money farms going. We have glowworm farms going. This can be used for money. I just use them to fish, though, because why would you fish without the best stuff in the game, right? You have to level up fishing anyway. With a nice solo food supply, there we go, we just sold some stuff. And like I said, the cooking, when my girlfriend is playing, we just bulk cook whatever we catch and make and gather, so that our characters are always fed and always leveling up. So I got focus bonus to 85%. That's taking forever. I got another 100 here. I'm going to dump it into focus percent for 86. I'll probably stop this at 100 for now because this eats through focus so damn fast. Once you get to like 50% on this thing, man, it hurts. Like, your character will get hungry super fast. Very often, you have to constantly eat. Like, if I go out hunting, I need to bring like 20 pickled potatoes. I'm not even kidding. 200 arrows is 20 pickled potatoes in focus. It's ridiculous. But let's talk about achievements and stuff like that. Now, the thing that I least prioritized is questing. I hate questing in video games. I'm a grind guy. I just want to kill 500 boars and then level up. I don't want to have to go do a FedEx quest and get 10 boar hearts and you know, turn them into bloody boar hearts. I don't care about that stuff. I just grind. So I have not been doing many quests. Also, relationship stuff, I'll show you here. I have not been doing hardly any of these. Most of the time, I ignore the townsfolk, but you can see, like, I have level 3 here a few times. I would just catch bugs and give it to him, and he's a bug guy, so he likes them. That's why he's so high leveled. All right, and then other than that, I don't really level. I mean, I try to level them now because I'm running out of stuff to do in the game, but, like, I didn't even talk to Tamala? I don't know how to say her name, until, like, my 5th or 6th day in the game, and she's still level 1. But yeah, other than that, let's talk achievements if the game will let me click on it. And these are just the weeklies. You can see here they expire in 2 days. You know, I try to get all of those done every single week. But again, I've only been playing 1 week, so so here we go. Gotta get paid. We have made 337,000 gold in 1 week. We have made 4,000, almost 5,000 renown. I don't know exactly, it won't tell me. Let's see, and then I already shared all the levels of stuff, you know, aggressively generous. You can see that I am not a very gift-giving guy. Only 53 out of 60, just random gifts, you know, 12 out of 40, getting lucky with the weeklies. Because again, I have skipped all dialogue in this game. I don't know anything about the characters. I'm not really the kind of player that would, you know, make a fake relationship with some scripted AI NPC in a video game that I'll forget in 10 years. Like, do you honestly think I'm going to remember, let's pick, like Tish? Do you think I'm going to remember her in 10 years from now? Probably not. Who cares? Right? So, I know some people are, like, smashing the dislike button over that, but it's whatever, bros. I just play the game to grind and, you know, get a bunch of money and unlock all the stuff. Also, as far as furniture goes, I think I crafted all of the log cabin decor. That's just a level up to 6, which I did get, but I haven't, you know, crafted much other stuff than that, other than what quests demand. And yeah, there you go. So that is the progress. That's 1 week of progress. You know, it may seem like a lot, but it's not really. I played maybe a couple hours a day. Like, I would occasionally log in and do plants. Like, I would log in, water the tomatoes, throw them in the machines. I always make sure all my machines are constantly going before bed. You know, before I go play some other game for like 6 to 8 hours, I make sure every single one of these machines are moving and doing something to generate income. But other than that, I'm just being smart with everything that I've gathered. So if I do a bunch of fishing, I cooked grilled fish, put them in the box for extra money. Every single raw ingredient, I don't sell raw ingredients in the shipping bin. I sell refined ingredients. So if we go over here to like materials, like, I'm not going to sell, what is it? I'm not going to sell, like, Sernuk hide. I'm going to turn it into leather and then sell that. And, you know, that's just extra money, right? So, there you go. That's the progression. That's what you can expect to get. If I played this 16, 19 hours a day like I do in actual MMORPGs, I would be way, way, way ahead by now. But, again, here's my levels down here. There you go. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. Let me know how much you progressed. Have you progressed more than me on your first week? Do you think you can beat my progression on your first week? How many hours do you think you've played? I don't think slash played works on this game. Yeah, it's on a command, so I don't know how many hours I've got. Anyway, thank you so much. Please like the video. It really helps, like, spread if people click the like button, it will spread and more people will see it. So that's always fun. And I have no social interaction in my life whatsoever. So if you leave me a comment, I will read it and I might reply. Please subscribe. I'm so close to 100K. It's like my life goal to hit 100K subscribers. But other than that, on the right side of your screen, there is a video that you should absolutely click. And if you don't click it, you're going to forget to water one plant on your plot, and it's going to remain there and be awkward. Sorry.